Yeah, I don't think it was a perfect game. I think sometimes them games feel good after when you've not played exactly how it planned out, but you come away with 3 points, and I think that's a sign of a good and confident team. First half we struggled to maybe find the gaps, and even then we're still creating chances and we're still creating problems for teams, but I thought we could have been a little bit cleaner with the possession and made them work a little bit more. Second half, obviously when they got the 10 men, sometimes that can be difficult as well, trying to play against 10, and there's always expectations of you having the ball and you should score, and that can be a little bit more difficult sometimes. So all in all, a professional performance and still things to work on.
Connor, how's the knee? How are you feeling fitness-wise?
Yeah, good. Honestly, I have no issues with the knee right now, which is the perfect situation really. I think now it's just a case of getting back fit and getting that match sharpness back again. I think just getting out there and getting minutes every week's gonna help that. So yeah, all that I could have asked for really with the reintegration back into the team.
What was the message from Chris subbing into the game, given the game state?
I think just to try and calm things down a little bit. I think, like I said, we had 10 men and it was getting a little bit hectic, and when you're a man up you want to be in control of the game. So I wanted to try and keep the ball a little bit more, and we created some chances again which maybe we should have put away, but it didn't feel like we was in danger at any time. So I felt good and I felt confident on the ball. So yeah, hopefully just keep getting the minutes off the bench and keep getting that match sharpness back.
Have there been any differences in the way the team plays, just maybe tendencies or tactics since the last time you played, and how are you kind of integrating back into that?
I think it's obvious that the team's more confident now than maybe we was at the start of the year when I was fit, which is nice. It's nice to come back into a team that's playing good football, especially in the last game in the first half, some of the best football we've played all season. So it's nice to be back in a team that's winning as well. I know we lost the last game, but I feel like we're on a pretty good run right now of just picking up points, and that's going to be the plan again this weekend, to just go and keep this run going that we're on right now.
Connor, you're in your second year now. You unfortunately suffered an injury against Salt Lake. You're down for a while. Then you come back to a busy midfield. What's the competition level in the midfield, and how does that translate to success on the pitch?
There's a lot of competition, obviously, which is I think it can only ever be good, and the manager speaks about that a lot, not just in the midfield but all positions at the minute. There's that competition which we didn't really have last year, and I think that you can see that a little bit in performances sometimes when people really aren't being pushed for the position, and you can get a little bit complacent. So yeah, just having that competition in all positions drives people on, and when you get back in the team and know there's people waiting for your place if you're not quite performing, it forces you to stay at a certain level, if you like.
What kind of coaching have you given to Ollie, who maybe isn't playing his preferred position but has really impressed so far this season?
Yeah, I think with Ollie, it's obvious for everyone to see he's technically sound on the ball and he's not got issues with that. I think he's fitting really well and he's not had any issues, to be honest. I think he's never looked like a player who it's his first year, getting consistent games. I think more with Ollie, it's probably just been maybe a mindset of helping him just with the constant, maybe pressure of playing at this level, and especially now when the games are kicking in and we have the double game weeks, and maybe you have them games where things don't quite go as you would like, and you've got to kind of just brush that off and get on to the next week. So yeah, me and Ollie get along well on and off the pitch, so I think it's more just like casual conversation more than anything, but he's doing fine on his own.
Well, Salt Lake is your closest team rival, their only team in the Mountain Time Zone. How is it different than traveling used to do in your other leagues that you played?
It's definitely different, just the amount of flying that you do. It's travel-wise, it's not too different. Back in England, you're on a bus a lot more, and that adds a lot of time onto the travel. So I think the most difficult thing is after the away games. You're getting back 3, 4, 5 o'clock in the morning sometimes, and this time of year when we have the double game weeks and you've got to get ready again for the Saturdays and the Wednesdays. I think that can be difficult, but we have a good medical team, sports science team, and we're really on top of recovering in between games and the right amount of training, and I think that's showing. And like we said before, that competition for places when people maybe aren't quite feeling right, or there's a lot of games, we have people ready to step in and do a job. So
Connor, you're reintegrating into a very busy week, 3 games in 7 days. Does that feel like there's more pressure on you to really step up as a person off the bench, or is it kind of something that you're gearing up towards every game, knowing that you're going to get more minutes?
Yeah, I think for me personally, I see it as good timing, just because I think when we're playing the Saturday games, it can be the weeks can be long when you've not played in a while and you want to get back out there. So I think for me it's perfect just to have these extra chances to keep getting minutes. And if you wouldn't have had this game tonight, I would have been having to wait until the next weekend to get that next 30 minutes and 45 minutes. So I feel like it's kind of putting me ahead of schedule where I can get in a position where I can be fit to start again.
Connor, since the last Rocky Mountain Cup, RSL's flying top of the West. Orongo's scoring more goals than Messi. When you're seeing them for Saturday, it's different.
I mean, they're solid this year, and it's clear for everyone to see they're a bit of a machine. They're good at picking up points, and they're doing that home and away. We're probably one of the only teams to beat them this year, which definitely gives us that confidence going into the game. And I mean, like any derby game, it's a one-off game. There's form goes out of the window a little bit. I mean, we're in good form as well, and it always plays a part. But I think that derby game, it's just always going to be about who wants it more, and we'll try and go into that with the same mindset as last time and come away with the points.